Hi, I'm Krista Cahill. Welcome to TerraFlow. This week we will be working on the fundamentals of Mukta Hasta Shirshasana A, or tripod headstand, into crow, or Bakasana. So I hope you enjoy. We're going to begin in dolphin pose, helping to warm us up and get prepared for the headstands. You're welcome to use a block and a strap. These are basically just going to help you to achieve the proper alignment so that you're warming up the right muscles. You're not going to be creating any bad muscle memories. The block will go the long way, flat on the mat, between the index fingers and the thumb tips. The strap will be the same distance as your shoulders from head to head, so make sure you get that alignment, placing it right above the elbows. Frame the block with the index finger and the thumb. And once you have that, stack your shoulder directly over the elbow tip, pull your ribs, your belly in, curl the toes, lift the hips, the knees, and begin to walk your feet in. Elongate the head down. Get a little more length and breath to move into the hips and the lower back. Taking 3 more breaths, see if you can stretch the calves downwards towards the heels. Work the action of the outer arms rolling back, the inner arms forward. Drop all the way down to your knees. Okay. So now we're going to take this into a plank variation, just to squeeze a little bit of energy down into the lower belly, getting you ready for the inversion. So keep the same alignment. Keep the shoulders right over your elbows. Step your feet back. Look back, make sure your feet are at least hip distance apart. Spread through your toes, and then take your gaze forward. The chin is going to be about neutral, perpendicular to the ground. This will help you to get the elongation in the back of the neck that will prepare you for the headstand, giving you that sense of length, not just from the crown of the head, but all the way through to the heels, lifting the sides of the waist, lengthening the tailbone all the way towards the back of the mat. And take 3 more breaths. See how long you can stretch the crown of the head, how much you can draw the shoulder blades down away from the neck. Walk the feet in. Take a couple breaths. Let the head lengthen, the neck soften. Feel all that space between the shoulders and the neck. And then release the knees. We'll take the strap off the arms, take the block off the mat. We'll prepare for another variation of dolphin, tripod dolphin. Take your hands so they're shoulder distance apart. Spread your fingertips. Bend the elbows. As you tuck the chin towards your throat, you're going to place the head gently down on the mat. Make sure your chin is parallel to the mat. Elbows should be stacking directly over the crease of your wrists. Curl the toes under, lift the belly, lift the knees, and start to walk your feet in. Taking that extra little initiative to lift the shoulders up, blades moving towards your hips. And we'll begin to work the actions of balancing. Take one knee, draw it as high up to the top of the arm as you can. Lift the heel in, start to feel that landing gear engage. And then drop it and switch to the other side. Maintain the lift in the shoulders, the upper arms to the ceiling. Draw the heel in towards your tush. If you feel like you're stable, add the other leg to it. Crawl the knees as high up to the top of the triceps as you can. Lift your heels, push the upper arms towards the ceiling. Feel the weight in your hands. Second stage, draw the knees off the arms into your chest. Push the upper arms again towards the ceiling. Draw the belly back. Draw the thighs in. And then finally moving all the way up into your headstand. So typically the most problematic thing with coming into Bakasana is that people just simply drop their knees, landing somewhere closer to the elbows, making crow a little bit harder to lift up because of the positioning on the arms. So we have a couple things that we can do to remedy that. Getting the knees higher up on the triceps and the hips lower down help when we bring ourselves up, and eventually getting towards, for some of us, the straight arm position. So let's try working on shifting the hips back. Come back down, hands shoulders distance. Bend the elbows, Elongate the neck as you gently place the head down, looking for that alignment of the wrists directly over or directly under your elbows, shoulders lifting to the ceiling. Walking the feet in, either placing the knees up or for some of us pressing straight up into the headstand. Okay, let's get that nice strong alignment, shoulders lifting. Stretch the tailbone towards the heels, draw the sides of the waist back, spiral the outer shins towards one another. Keep your belly engaged, draw the knees into that nice tight bend. Keep resisting the tailbone up as you pull your heels towards your tush. Now, as you lower your knees to parallel, shift the pelvis back. Once you slide those thigh bones back into the sockets of the hips, draw the navel in, you're going to be able to get a lot higher position on the tops of the arms. Squeeze the knees up as high as you can. Hug the forearms in, push the shoulders up. Begin to drop your hips down. For a moment, it'll feel like child's pose, the hips and heels coming together. Squeeze the forearms and just simply look forward. From there, squeeze the forearms even more, engage your belly, and start to come all the way up into crow or crane, looking forward. And then releasing, feet down. Keep your head dropped. Let it hang out. If you want to release the neck, interlace the hands right behind the nape of the neck. Drop the elbows, get a little gentle stretch. And then release your arms. Continue to let them feel heavy. Soften the knees. And slowly roll all the way out. Good. Thank you so much.